the favor of God is all over me. Good morning. It's Sunday. 31 degrees. A little chilly. But once again, grateful that I have these heated seats. I do have a heated seat, but the heated steering wheel is thebomb.com for sure. Hopefully you are having a great day. I am up and out on my way to church. So, looking to be there on time to get in position to do my duty. I love working in my church. It's a good thing. So excited about the day just because my daughter yesterday went to a soul food restaurant and they had oxtail, so she called me. She's like, hey, they got oxtails on the menu. They do have some. Do you want me to give you some? And I'll give them to you tomorrow when I see you. So my dinner today is going to consist of some oxtails, and I'm hoping they are really good and tender. Hoping they are. So I didn't have to really cook a dinner or anything today. Then we've got, construction on the freeway, so I have to do the detour to get to church. So I've got to do the longer drive. It's normally about a 15-minute drive for me to get to church. I think going this way it may be about 25. I'm hoping because it's still kind of early, 9 o'clock-ish early. Hopefully it won't be too bad for me out in these streets on today. So let's see, what can we talk about? Because I absolutely had nothing to talk about. I was just saying, oh dang, I got this drive. Let me come on and say hey to the people. Let me tape a little something so I can have some more stuff up and about. Ooh, this warm seat feel real good, for real. But let's see, the fires in California, that is just so wild to me. It's always one for me. I wonder, how did it start? And how does it just get out of control so fast just because it is, I guess for a better word, or for me not knowing, more foresty areas, and it's dry and the wildfires just spread like crazy. And then once they start coming down into the residential areas, it's like, wow, it's really nothing I guess you can do to, almost put up a barrier. But that's just so crazy to me. How that happens, it's just so crazy to me. But just pray for everybody out there and those that are affected. I heard a little bit on the news, well, as if they were beginning to say the death toll number is now, and I was cutting the TV off at that point in time. So between the firefighters, all of the folks that are out there assisting, it's just that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I've been drinking this collagen stuff, and so I'm like really kind of happy with what I look like. I have on this color lipstick that's called this lipstick, you can really barely see it. I almost forgot that I had it on until I saw myself just there. I think the color is called Cougar, so I think I like it. Yes, I think I like it. I get these things on my neck, so see this red piece? My neck, is that where it was? My neck had been hurting, so I think it was one right there that fell off. See how it's a little red and it had been hurting for the last couple of days? Either one that fell off or one that's coming. But it doesn't hurt anymore. Me and these old skin tags, I've had them lasered off or frozen or sliced off, whatever they do. I have had that too done to them before on my neck. Because I guess I suppose I used to have a lot more than this. I may have to do it again. It's probably been like 10 years or something since I've done it. I'm losing weight, so we see how this neck and all this is going. This is like a whole lot, way too much extra information. But I'm going to have to take a picture and do this as I put some of my little cream and stuff on my neck. And see how it really works for real. This can be my little test. Real life. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, on my way out, of course, got my coffee. It's caramel today. So it's chocolate caramel keto coffee. Only because I had my keto coffee, chocolate greens, and then I added some caramel flavor. Yum, yum. On my way out, if you can hear the music, I do not own the rights. I do not own the rights to the music that may be playing. If you can hear it, I do pay a subscription service fee though, monthly, to Sirius XM Radio. That's what the music is being brought to us courtesy of. But I don't own the rights, people. I do not own the rights. So again, up and out on my way to church, ready to have a nice little time in the Lord. Definitely giving thanks and praise for bringing me through this week. Wow, my week at work was so very busy. So very busy. And it'll be the same next week also. It's Veterans Day. Thank you to all of the veterans, those who have served our country. Thank you so very much for your service. We appreciate your sacrifice on our behalf. So thank you 100% to all of the vets that are watching, the vets that are in your family. Remember to tell them thank you. Now my dad was a World War II vet. Again, he passed away, but thank you to all the vets. Appreciate your service. Applaud to the veterans, all of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I have an off day tomorrow, so I get to be at home. And I had gotten a birthday gift. My birthday was back in July, and it was it's a jewelry box. It's a mirrored jewelry box that stands up on a little stand. I had to put it all together, and I did that yesterday. I'm so proud of me for doing that finally. It took me 5 months to do it, but I got it done. Yes, I did. So I'm excited that today, because I already have my oxtails, make some Brussels sprouts, nice, easy, simple, some frozen Brussels sprouts I'll mix up. And so I'm going to be excited to fill up my jewelry box. And then one of my nieces and myself, we've decided to kind of be an accountability partner for each other, because we each have all these books that we're supposed to read, trying to do, you know, a little bit of well, I guess self-help, self-improvement, just becoming more self-aware. So we've started reading one book, and this is the first week. We started reading it last Sunday. So we have a time set aside every Sunday for us just to talk, regroup over what we read. Yeah, like I forgot to get gas the other day, so I literally have got to get gas today. So that means I gotta get all the way across the street on that side so I can stop and get gas. Oh, thank you, Mr. Van. The van must have known something was up, because he totally fell back 100%. And him falling back is allowing me to do what? Cross all the way over, because there is a gas station. I don't want to go to that gas station. I don't like the gas stations where you have to go in with your card versus being able to do it from the pump. I guess that's better, well, in the sense that people don't have those little fake out readers and everything. So let me go ahead and do it. All right, people, guess what we have to do? We have to pause for just a minute so that I can come in here. So this is why I didn't want to come to the gas station. I'm gonna go anyway because there's no one else here. But on the on one of the little pillars, what's sitting up there? One of the little bitty Patron bottles. Lord, we be something else. But anyway, we gonna pause while I stop and get some gas. Hold, please. It's a whole lot going on. But oh, what happened to the bottom? Oh, I'm the wrong way. There you go. So see. Somebody finished off their goods and left it sitting right there. All right, let me finish pumping. All right, I'm on the road again. And while there was no one here when I first pulled up, it's 4 cars in here now getting gas, and somebody else putting air in a tire also. So I wasn't alone, but you know, sometimes when you drive up to a gas station or a store, even a restaurant, especially for me, a Chinese restaurant, you drive up to one and it looks kind of deserted, no cars in there. You like, ooh, number one, is it safe? And if it's a restaurant and it's like that, like, ooh, this food must not be good. How are there no cars in there? But anyway, on the road again. I just did a quick little $12, which was about 5 gallons of gas for me there. I normally get gas from like Sam's Club or Costco or Kroger's for the most part. So I honestly forgot all about needing gas when I parked my car on Thursday, and now it's Sunday. So this is the first time I've gotten in my car since Thursday. I have been at home 100% chilling for the last few days. Again, it was a long weekend for me at home. My brother was in town. He came in town Thursday night. Yeah, he got in late Thursday night, late like midnight or something, just to do a quick little visit right quick. So he was here, so kind of sat around, laughed, talked, joked, ate with him while he was here. He was out and about with one of my nephews, went and visited some other family and friends while he was here. And he just left, actually going home this morning. Had him an early morning, like 7 o'clock flight. So he should be home now, actually. Yep, he should be home now. So again, just had a nice, easy, laid back weekend. All the little traffic now that I'm caught up in because of all the freeways that are closed, blocked, under construction. Your main thoroughfares then be extremely backed up. So that's what we're dealing with a little bit this morning, but it's all good. It is all good. All good, all good. So again, I will come back on later. Oh, I talk about saying again, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be more conscious of that. I plan to come back and show a little bit of me with my new jewelry box, which is big, mirrored, and it gives me a big mirror in my bedroom. It gives me a nice big mirror in the bedroom, which is kind of cool. Gives me a nice big mirror. Again, if the music is on, I'm on the right, y'all. I tried to spend my weekend between reading, and I talked about the book my niece and I are reading, You're a Badass, a little bit more about self-awareness and all that. And reading, we were doing like up to chapter, like part 1, which maybe was 4 chapters. So reading all about that, which was kind of cool, and just, it talks about realizing the source, the energy, the grand poobah, the big kahuna, whatever it is you consider God to be, or that source, that energy, that light. The beginning talks just about recognizing that source. And this was a person, I guess, that talked about not being really big on God and all that, but just in going through life and watching how things happen and unfold, just becoming more of a believer of that goodness and the purpose and the things that can happen. And talks a bit about how, how we are as kids, the kind of things that shape our belief system. And as a kid is just footloose, fancy free, enjoying life, believing they can do anything, until we then begin to move around in society. And unfortunately, we those dreams, those hopes, those desires, that potential, that drive that we have is sometimes stifled by other people around us telling us what we can't do, or how hard something is, and why do we want to do that. And people then put their beliefs onto you, or their fears onto you, and just subconsciously we end up taking that into our own spirit, and it kind of stifles us from doing. And so the beginning is just talking about that and realizing that we can do anything, and we shouldn't be fearful. If there's something that we believe we can do it, we put our mind to do it, it'll happen, because you're putting that energy, those thoughts out into the universe, and then you're acting on that, and you're going to attract back to you that what you're putting out. So anything is possible. And so it's just about, again, getting over some of that stuff, because we do a whole lot of self-sabotage. We have a great idea, or we want to do something, and then we sit back and we just don't do it. So more about that. That was what was in the just first part of the book. So I'm looking forward to finishing it, because she gives advice and information on things you can do to help, I guess, get just to do a mind shift, to change in our mind, so that we can continue to do and be whatever it is we hope to be. So I am looking forward to it for sure, to finish the reading. And I was really kind of encouraged by what I've read so far. I am a person that, some people, they remember quotes and wonderful sayings, and they're able to quote them back. I'm 55 and I can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't. Maybe at some point, as I get back into reading and everything like I used to, maybe I will get there. But it had lots of nice little tidbits and stuff in it that were helpful to me in the moment. And I'm one, when I read, I will highlight and go back to go over it or whatever. So again, just looking forward to that, and to becoming a better me, 100%, and to stop just not moving forward as much as I want to move forward. We all want great success in our lives. We all want to, for me, I want to be a blessing not only to my family, but to the community and to the people that look like me, and just be helpful. So I know I was a teen mom. I was a teen mom. I got married as a senior in high school and had my girls, and I've always wanted to do something to help other teen moms, young girls, because normally, sometimes being a teen mom, people may try to look at you and act as if you can't be successful, you won't finish school and all that. Not only did I graduate from high school on time, I went on to college, did my stuff, my schooling in baby steps, got my associate's degree first, continued on to get my bachelor's, and then went on, thankfully, and was able to get my master's degree also. I have a job that thankfully I've been employed at for over 30 years. I've got 30 years in the game with my job. Have been able to move up within the job. Started out as a clerk typist, and have been able to move up, to a certain level of management, which is wonderful also. So, had 2 girls, was divorced, remarried also. So things are possible. We don't have to be discouraged by our circumstances. If we believe in ourselves enough, again, we can go forward and do and be anything we want to. So I want to get back to that point where I have the drive and the desire and the ambition to not only want more for myself, but to be more of a help, again, to the community. And again, so I've got all these books that I bought to do that, because again, you sit back and you get discouraged, or you get lazy, and it's like, come on, let's do something. And for whatever reason, the motivation just is not there, right? So in reading, it's igniting that fire once again. Let's get that childlike spark back, and move out to do whatever it is we're desiring to do. So that's my thing. So I'm excited to be reading with my niece, and just moving forward. It's going to be a great thing, and I'm just looking forward to the growth and the changes that I'll see in myself. Not only physical, because again, I'm working on myself to get in better shape, but also mentally, and that's going to allow me just to be a better person all the way around. And I'm excited about it. So just wanted to share a little bit today, just because I could, with everybody. So continue to have a great day. Go out, be great. If you're going to church, have a great time. I'll say a prayer for everybody, anybody, whomever's watching, listening, or whatever with this. Be blessed today and every day. And until next time, peace and love, folks. Peace and love.